It's that time again. It's called that Friday feeling and you're with Dad's RC Hangar. It's kind of a song, don't you think so? Welcome, welcome, come in, come on, sit down, relax, chill out. This is going to be the shortest, quickest, get your words out boy. This is going to be the quickest video ever. Now, you're probably saying, Chris, is this the Spitfire build? No, because my rods, or my bits and pieces, only turned up today. And today I was out flying with Paul Heckles again, my trainer, trying to do it once a week. And this, I'm going to make a little series of how to fly an RC plane. My journey. So, I'm not professional, as everybody knows. I just love to fly. I want to fly. And I had a great, fantastic day today flying with Paul Heckles. It may only be for 3 hours. But the best thing is as well, is that I managed to grab David Owens, who you've seen on the Quadaholics. He was at a lunch, believe it or not too far away. So he popped over for his lunch, bless him. And he did a bit of FPV chasing footage of me trying to fly a plane. Interesting, yes? Let's take a look. Brought a tear to my eye. It really, really did. I reached the sky today. You just can't believe how important it is for me to fly. Today, I can't describe words. It's very emotional. It really is. And again, the camera looks like it's on the side. But that's okay. It's all good. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a bit of a quick footage. David said I'm going to be next Friday as well. He said he'd be around next Friday. His lunch hour or nearby or whatever his meetings are, and he's going to quicken, do a bit more FPV, and we'll see if we can get some deeper shots and some better shots. Paul Heckles is fantastic. He is such a pro flyer, and what you didn't see, we didn't get footage of, is his little bit of flying that he did, which was absolutely fantastic. It blew me away. It was like being like an air show, in my little private air show. Fantastic. But anyway, we'll try and get some footage. We are going to have a little interview with Paul Heckles eventually. I've got 2 more weekdays, I think, of lessons, and unfortunately then he's off to do something. But he said to me, he goes, I said, oh, well, that's it then for next year. I'm not going to fly for another year. And he said to me, he goes, why, what's wrong with the snow? I Okay, we're going to fly in snow. So, you know, it's the same as when he said, what's wrong with wind? Why can't you fly in wind? And there's many of you that I watch videos do fly in wind. And today, I think, was about, between 10 and 15 mile an hour crosswind and something gusts or whatever. I think you might see in the actual video that gust caught me. But the best thing is, if you're not afraid, and he did say something to me. He goes, if a plane, now I've got to get this right, if a plane is going 30 mile an hour, whatever that is in kilometres or whatever for you who use kilometres, but mile an hour we use in the UK. So he goes, the plane is going at 30 mile an hour. So what's 15 mile an hour? What's the problem with that? See, people think about ground speed, not air speed. He's a fascinating guy. He makes you feel like $1 million, and for that I'm really thankful. If you're watching Paul, if you are, to see what I put on it today, thank you ever so much. As I say, there's been some fabulous people around my own club, namely Keith and David, who's been teaching me and getting me up, and it showed when I first flew this year that I could fly, but not how I should be flying, but that's because I haven't had enough practice. But Paul Heckles, he makes you feel like $1 million, and he boosts you up, and he makes you realise that if you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up about it. It is what it is. Pick yourself up, get up there, do better. And if you feel a bit, the plane is getting away from you and the flight is not happening, sit down and have a cup of tea. All these little things that I want to try and put on video, and it's really annoying me, this has been a bit lopsided. I want to put on video so anybody else that's starting out flying can watch this and just don't do tunnel vision. Don't do tunnel vision, just look at the world and relax, and you'll be able to fly. As I have today. I was landing, taking off, landing, taking off. Not all landings were perfect, but what landing is. Unfortunately, the most perfect of landings that I did today, that put a smile from here to here, was not on video. And I'm talking about the wheels brushing against the blades of grass and landing. We're talking butter. We're talking ice butter. We are... wow, it was phenomenal, and I loved every moment of it. So, don't worry, the Spitfire build will happen, because I did want to get it ready for this week. So if you are watching this video in a series of how to fly RC planes, follow my journey, then don't get confused. Why don't you look at the Spitfire and see up here somewhere, and have a look at the Spitfire. But the Spitfire will need to get ready so Paul can sort of trimming out and be ready to fly, and we will get it made, and hopefully I'll get it built this week. Now I've got my rods, which you know about from last week, what the problems were. I've actually got some laser rods, flexible push rods, which I will do the video. So I'm going to try and do the build video, and then maybe the build video for the Spitfire might come out afterwards, because I want to film my flights and show you, and maybe you can see me improving. I have seen great improvement. It's nowhere near professional, don't get me wrong, but it's a start. And it's a start in the right direction, and I'm loving every moment of it. As I say, I found out it's an Irvine. I forgot my iPhone. No, I've got my iPhone. I found out what the plane's called. Everyone was asking last week what the plane was called, and basically it is a Irvine Tutor 40. That's what we're flying. As I say, it's got a two-stroke engine in it, one of Western UK's engines, but it's an Irvine Tutor 40. That's the aeroplane. You can still get them, I believe. I'm trying to get one myself, because I love nitro, and the smell of nitro first thing in the morning is good. Oh yeah. So I want to carry on learning on the nitro. Battery will come. I've got plenty of battery stuff floating about, and plenty of nitro. But I think sort of nitro's a bit better in the wind, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong. But you can't go wrong. I mean, those landings, what you do understand, what you do maybe understand, on those landings, I was basically cut the throttle of the engine of the plane. I was running it just tick over speed, or the wind was just keeping it going. I landed it. It's such a feeling watching that bird land in peaceful air. It's just it's an experience that you've got to experience if you haven't. Of course, most of you watching this do, and you know what I'm talking about. That feeling. It's a mega feeling. Anyway, I'm rattling on because this was meant to be a quick video. It's more about me waffling on. But anyway, listen. Get out there, fly. It's nearly the weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the weekend. So get out and fly. Most of you get out and fly during the week anyway. But if you do, make sure you be safe, keep safe, and most of all have some fun. And if you've watched to the end, thanks very much. I appreciate it very much. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on the way out. And thanks for popping by. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Ta-ra now. Bye-bye.